Berry Conservation District is your local resource for all things natural resources. The district is here to help you manage your natural resources responsibly for present and future generations. Berry Conservation District works with the community and conservation groups to provide resource conservation assistance to all landowners. Protect Our Waters Thornapple River Watershed Series is how we can become familiar with the water resources in our community and how we can protect them. In this video, we will be exploring how a rain garden can help you capture pollutants before they get into our watershed. When rain falls and it moves across the landscape, it can take pollutants directly into our water bodies or into the storm drain and eventually end up in the water bodies. And one way you can capture that water is using a rain garden. Capturing water increases infiltration, improving the water quality as pollutants are filtered out. Basins can be planted in an area above where water would pool, causing flood problems, or where water would be rushing from a parking lot or driveway directly towards a storm drain. Rain gardens are similar to landscaped gardens, but they're a special bowl or saucer shape to pool the water in that area to allow it to filter in. As the water soaks in, it can prevent pollution making it to our streams and recharge our groundwater. Here's a model of how a rain garden works. So this is a model of our yard. Sometimes in our yards we have a little bit of a slant, we've got a hill, sometimes we've got an area where the water is coming right from our gutter and it's going straight to the storm drain. So when it rains, there are areas we might get some puddling or we get a rush of water that's headed right for the storm drain. And what happens is we can get some pollutants here on our lawn. Here we might have motor oil that's coming from our driveway. Here's some yard fertilizer and herbicide. And sometimes we have pet waste we haven't picked up. So what do you think will happen when we add the water here? Let's see. We've got a straight rush of those pollutants that goes right straight down and puddles in our yard or goes right into the storm drain. That goes into the storm drain is not filtered. It goes right out to our water bodies. So let's see. We can do a little experiment here to show what we can do with our rain garden. Take this, we'll add our rain garden. So now with the rain garden, we have our bowl depression there in the yard. We add our plants. Plants are what is going to help us slow down that water and then filter out the pollutants. So we'll add some more of those to our yard. All right. So some of the pollutants that end up in our rain garden here, they have a chance to pool in one area, and as you can see, our vegetation is helping soak up those contaminants. Helps the water slow down, filter into the ground, and it gets filtered before it gets down to our groundwater. Interesting, beautiful, native flowering plants encourage beneficial bees, butterflies, and birds to visit your garden. And half the fun of planting a rain garden is getting to choose the plants you will use. A few beneficial native wildflowers you can use include cardinal flower, great blue lobelia, swamp milkweed, blue flag iris, boneset, culver's root, New England aster, butterfly weed, and blazing star. It is possible to use seed to plant your rain garden in the spring, but it's almost better to use already established plants because if you use seed, the rain can just wash that seed down into the base of the rain garden. Lucky for us, there are many established native nurseries in Michigan where we can get some of these plants. Some of them include Pure Cedar Creek Institute's annual native plant sale, Native Connections, Wild Type Native Plant Nursery, Hidden Savannah, and if you are looking for seed, then Michigan Wildflower Farm. I hope you consider adding a rain garden to your yard to help clean our water today.